Hello, my beautiful Scorpios. Hope that you're doing fantastic. This is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Hope you're doing well. I'm not doing any personal readings until after May 15th. So please, if you'd like a personal reading, reach out to me at angelguidance@gmail.com and I will put you on the calendar. But as a reminder, before any reservations, the reading needs to be paid in full, okay? Which I think most of you understand that. If you don't pay in full, then I'm not reserving your space, all right? So let's see what's coming up in your first card, energy, Scorpio. This is for your energy for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Angel Guidance Tarot here on YouTube. If you see me anywhere else, that means it's a fake channel, okay? So let's see what's coming up in the energies here, Scorpio. You have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Swords. Interesting. Show me the energy for the present. Oh, okay, you're restarting something here, Scorpio. Queen of Swords. Tell me about the outcome. So let's see what's coming in your outcome. Alright, Scorpio. Alright, so you have the Nine of Pentacles also on the bottom of the deck here. So in your recent past, you had someone who betrayed you here, Scorpio. You had someone that was in the did not give you commitment, that betrayed you. You know, they just kind of stabbed you in the back. This is someone who may have led you on as well, telling you that they want something serious, and they played mind games here with the swords energy. But nonetheless, they ended up betraying you and causing a lot of heartbreak and pain and suffering with you, okay? So they didn't, their intentions here in the past, you were wanting a commitment and they did not. Could be vice versa here. But I hear to see that you're here in your energy, Scorpio. You are in the Tower and the Queen of Swords. The Tower is that you're restarting something here in your life and looking forward to something new. You just may not know the direction how to do that yet, but you have the Queen of Swords here. You are being very, I'm not going to say the word guarded, but I feel like this part of you is very determined, very strong-willed and strong mind. You are in a position of you're not giving up on yourself. Maybe in the past, because of this, really did hurt you a lot, and you saw through the facade of people that you can't no longer trust. But I do feel like here, Scorpio, you are in a position to position yourself in a way of how to start your life again. So this could be a rebirth that you're going through as well. To rebuild something into a new beginning. All right, so but the Queen of Swords, we'll see more about that in your also coming up in your near future. You are looking at, you know, you may have had some money issues here with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You are coming into the Queen of Pentacles. So with this new beginning that we're talking about right here, is showing you you're going to be gaining a new job, new money, new outlook, okay? So you did also have the Nine of Pentacles here to show that independence. So let's clarify each one of these, and let's talk about more in depth about each one. I don't want to spend too much time on the past, as you know what the storyline is, but I don't. But you know, it just helps me to understand your future, and I mean your current position and your future here. So let's see. All right, show me the cards. Okay, there's too many. Show me the cards for the Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. There is a completion here. Wow, okay, you have the Three of Wands here, Scorpio. You have the Three of Wands. There is something here you're waiting for, that you're determined to go forward. Let me see one more on the Three of Wands. So we're going to look at your overall outlook here. Show me what the Three of Wands. You have the Five of Swords. Okay, let's look at for your... Okay. You have the Queen of Swords again. Okay, wow. You have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, Nine of Swords. Why is this Nine of Swords here? And the Temperance. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Hangman. We've been getting the Hangman a lot, Scorpio. You've been seeing this Hangman doing a lot of meditation, a lot of reflection on your life. Three of Wands and the Five of Swords, clarifying this, you know, this recent past here. So it's energy here that maybe there was someone here that you were waiting on for them to get their act together, for them to, and you kept waiting. You lost a lot of time here, and you were very highly upset, and you were using a lot of patience here to be with this person. And with this energy, Scorpio, it does feel like, going into your Queen of Swords energy, this is what made you realize you just wasted your time with this person by waiting. And this is something you're not never going to do again. Now, coming into your current energy, Queen of Swords again on the same level here. Queen of Swords, definitely confirmation. You feel like you're not going to allow people to, like I said, waste your time. You're not going to waste your energy, your effort on investing in things that is not worth it. So this is what you're very careful about now, who you put yourself around, who you bring into your energy, and who you bring into your life, because it does affect you a lot, okay, emotionally, mentally, and everything. So you do have the Nine of Swords and the Temperance here going into your outcome. About your money, it does look like here you are working towards a future. You're very determined to get what you want. But also the Knight of Swords here is someone that wants to communicate with you. You might see somebody from the past revisiting again, because it's the Swords energy. Somebody who wants to communicate with you. And I think at this time also you're remembering going into your future life here about you're getting back your peace, you're getting back your harmony, you're getting back your balance, your glow to your life again. And this person feels this, Scorpio, because it's been more than 6 months, I feel here, with the Six of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles. I feel like this is somebody who's been gone for about a minimum of 6 months or longer. But this person does want to communicate with you. Now, Temperance is here is saying, Temperance has been on your side about creating a part of you to bring back that energy of being balanced and stable and patient, okay? But this person, you no longer want to have, what I feel, you don't want no more involvement with this person. You just said you're very, like I said, you're not guarded, but it's this strong-willed of energy. It's like, if you think you're going to come back and do this to me again, you got another thought of coming. It's your whole demeanor of the situation, Scorpio, that you have learned to kind of put yourself in a better understanding about what you want in your life, because you realize here people can waste your time. Okay. What's that final outcome for the Vice? What's the Vice? We're going to take a look at a card of the day. Remember, I'm here on YouTube only. Angel Guides Tarot. Nine of Cups. And you have the Six of Wands. Okay. And you have the Hangman again. That's going to be your card of the day. Let's call it that, because we just saw that twice. Your advice here, Scorpio, is to be happy. And the Six of Wands is something that, your independent happiness, and your Six of Wands of being successful. So you are taking that energy of, like I said, you're very determined in what you want to do to make money to your outcome here. But it does look like here you are very, very happy that the way, sometimes you look at your life as, when you look at this betrayal in the past, it was hurtful at the time, but now you understand why it happened, and you're in a much better place because of that betrayal. It was hard to see at the time, but I think here in your energy here, you're definitely with the Hangman here being affected here, influenced. Nine of Cups is talking about your happiness and your success. So I do feel like here overall you are feeling, when I put this together with your present and your future energy, your understanding life is it's like a vapor. Life is very short. Life is very energetic. But you have to put your energy there where it's the right energy, because Scorpio, as a Scorpio yourself, you absorb people's energy. You absorb people's sadness. You absorb people's, you always want to try to help or fix someone. So this is something I think here with the Hangman, and following under the Hangman is the Seven of Pentacles, that you cannot afford to lose anything else with, and you want to grow yourself. So we'll come back to that Seven of Pentacles. But here's your card of the day, the Hangman in the reverse. Okay, so you have this Hangman in reverse. That is talking about your advice here is to reflect on your whole situation. Everything happens for a reason. Everything is happening in the timeline that you're supposed to be happening. You may or may not believe that, but it is true. things, sometimes we get in a situation, you may have been isolated. You may have been, when you went through the struggle, you were by yourself. You had to deal with your own pain and your own isolation. But Scorpio, this has made you very strong here with the Queen of Swords. And we're influencing this with the Hangman is telling me that you are gaining new, it's like you're rebuilding yourself from scratch. And sometimes we have to start over, yes. But also we have to use that patience. We also have to use that understanding with the Queen of Pentacles that we have to invest inside ourselves and that we grow ourselves. And I see here that with your money, you are looking at different plans, how to make more money in the future, but also enjoying your life, how to be happy in the Nine of Cups and Six of Wands, how to be successful, be happy and successful at the same time. Some of you, have not been analyzing, maybe you've been looking in the wrong direction, or you're looking at people in the wrong places at the wrong timing, and you're reflecting here with a Hangman here, okay? But behind that was you have also the Seven of Pentacles again. When you had the Seven of Pentacles here in reverse, it is showing you're going to be growing here in the near future, Scorpio. So with this Hangman in reverse and the influence of that, you're going to see a change in your life, okay? Something that you were not even, I'm not saying not even planning, but it was an energy of you want to do something better for yourself. Some of you might be changing careers altogether. Some of you might be trying to make other options how to make more money in the future, okay, and changing your position here. So this is doing a lot of reflection here about money, and it's not even about love. I don't see anything about love here on the table. I see it more about you, Scorpio, taking charge and determined, and you're strong-willed, rebuilding yourself into the strength of your own self to make your money, because you are very independent. You don't need nobody. You would like to have someone, but honestly right now in this reading, I am not seeing anything about love. I see more about you taking charge of your own self and your own life, making your money. Your pentacles is all over the place here. So you have to think about if you had stayed with this person over here that betrayed you, what your life would have been like. And what in this past would you have been able to be where you're at now? So this is a situation of your life. This is a turning point for you, Scorpio, because this is something that's bringing you into some kind of really, really big, especially with that Hangman. That's your card of the day. But let me see what the influence of the Seven of Pentacles is. What's the influence of the Seven of Pentacles and the Hangman? Because I saw this card twice. Okay, Justice here. You're going to get everything you wanted, Scorpio. The Justice is here saying you're on the right path, you're doing what's best for you, and respecting yourself and doing what's best. And people notices this too about you. They're going to look at you later on like, why did I do this to Scorpio? But you're going to say, it's too late. I don't want you. I am better off without you. That's how you're feeling. I'm better off. I'm glad that you left. It's the best thing you ever did was leave me. It's the best thing you ever did was betray me. Because now you're in this whole nother mindset of focused in from your future here. You're looking out. Like if I look out the window, what am I thinking about my life here? That's how you're looking at things. Where do you want your life to go? How do you want your life, the rest of your life, to be? So this is where I'm getting from you, Scorpio, okay? So this is what I have for you, Scorpio. Hope that you enjoyed your daily read. Hope this is helping you think about, give you something to think about, and how you can make things better within your own self, and how you can feel better in the way you see your own life. You're strong, you're determined, you're beautiful, you're handsome, but you have a very, very big chance here of changing your whole entire life and outlook on life if you give it the Queen of Swords, okay? Stay in your Queen of Swords, protect yourself, do what's best for you, and justice is coming for you to make everything happy for you, okay? So you're going to have to believe that. So, but you're the one who has to take charge. I'm just a reader, okay? But you're the one who's going to have to hear my words, think about it, process it, like it or don't like it, but you're the one who's ultimately in charge of the way you want your life to go, okay? All right, so you can make changes, okay? It's never too late to make changes. All right, Scorpio, take care, have fun, enjoy yourself. See you next time. Send love and light. Bye-bye.